If this Pixel 11 leak turns out to be even close to real, Google isn't just refining a phone anymore. It might be quietly setting up one of the most disruptive flagships of 2026, while everyone is still looking at the obvious giants. Because what's showing up in these early renders isn't a dramatic redesign. It's something more dangerous. Familiar on the outside, but aggressively upgraded everywhere that actually matters. Early images shared by well-known tipster on leaks and later picked up by Android headlines suggest the Pixel 11 is already deep into testing ahead of an expected August reveal. And the first thing that stands out is how subtle it is. The bezels are noticeably slimmer than the Pixel 10 series, roughly trimmed down by a few millimeters on each side, but not in a way that screams new phone. It still looks like a Pixel, just more polished, more controlled, almost like Google is betting confidence instead of shock value. And right after that detail, another one quietly changes the story. The camera bar design is being tweaked again, not removed, not reinvented, just refined. Slightly flatter edges, a cleaner alignment with the back glass, and a more integrated look that reduces the sticking out feel from previous generations. It's subtle enough that you might miss it at first glance, but that's exactly the point. Because Google isn't chasing attention through redesign anymore. It's trying to win on consistency. And that's where things start escalating fast. Inside, the Pixel 11 is expected to run on Google's next-generation Tensor G6 chip, and this is where the numbers start to matter. We're looking at a 7-core CPU layout paired with a newer MediaTek M90 modem, which is a major shift towards stronger connectivity efficiency and improved thermal control. On paper, that doesn't just mean faster speeds. It means more stable performance under pressure, especially during gaming or heavy AI processing. And speaking of AI, that's where Google is clearly loading its biggest advantage. Leaks suggest the Pixel 11 will launch with Android 17 out of the box, combined with upgraded on-device AI processing that leans heavily into real-time video and image enhancement. We're talking about features like cinematic blur at 4K 30 FPS, plus a new video relight tool that lets you adjust lighting after recording, almost like you're editing studio footage directly from your pocket. And just when you think it's all software hype, the hardware keeps pushing forward. The phone is expected to ship with 12 gigabytes of RAM as standard, starting at 128 gigabyte storage and going up to 256 gigabytes variants. And powering all of this is a 5,000 milliamp hours battery, which might sound familiar until you connect it with a more efficient Tensor G6 setup. That combination is what could finally push Pixel into all-day heavy use without anxiety territory, especially for users who actually push their phones instead of just scrolling. But here's where things start to feel a little unfair to the competition. Because the rumored starting price is still sitting around $799, the same bracket Google has been holding for years. And if that stays true, you're suddenly looking at a phone that could sit below ultra flagships while borrowing their most advanced camera AI tricks and matching their performance in real-world use. That's the tension point. And the twist is this: while other brands are fighting over who can go thinner, brighter, or more premium-looking, Google might be doubling down on something less visible, but far more powerful: usable intelligence. Not just specs on paper, but features that actually change how you shoot, edit, and interact with your phone every single day. So the real question becomes uncomfortable for the rest of the industry. If the Pixel 11 delivers even 80% of what these leaks suggest, why would the average user spend $300 to $500 more on anything else? And honestly, that's where I land on this. The Pixel 11 isn't trying to be the most powerful phone on the spec sheet. It's positioning itself to be the smartest phone you can actually live with. And if Google gets that balance right, this could quietly become the phone that forces everyone else to rethink their pricing strategy. But what do you think? Is Google finally building the perfect value flagship? Or are these leaks still missing the real picture? Drop your thoughts below because I want to see where you stand on this one. And if you're into these early leaks and real-world breakdowns before the hype hits mainstream, you might want to stick around because the next updates on this phone are only going to get more interesting.